in the transition game.
Well, one part about transition, Kevin, is the first couple steps that anybody takes to get out on the break. I mean, there is a skill to running hard in transition and then secondarily getting wide in the lane. So many coaches are yelling at their players about creating space by getting to the sidelines as quickly as possible. Those two things can make you pretty dynamic in the open floor.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the first one at the line is good. One thing with Klay Thompson, Brent, when he gets it going, he recognizes it and looks to take over games. You saw it when he led that huge comeback for the Warriors in the 2016 playoffs against the Thunder, and you saw it when he went for 37 points in a quarter.
There are just a few players in the league that can do some of the things, especially when they're hot, like Klay Thompson does. I even think back to last year during the finals, Klay Thompson struggling offensively and then all of a sudden coming up with a huge first quarter where he scored 16 points against the Cavs to help get the Warriors going.
Here's Satoransky. There's a screen by Gortat. Porter, no luck.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Now Beal after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Beal with it, picked up by Thompson. Beal the pass to Morris. Over Green, Morris with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Thompson outside. Thompson a screen on Beal. Beal against Durant. Shoots over Beal. Durant, that's good. Durant's got his first points in this one.
Hard to find a player with better mid-range accuracy than Durant, especially for the amount of shots that he takes.
Outside Porter. There's a screen by Gortat. 6 to shoot. Porter kicks to Gortat. Poked away. Stolen by McGee. This one for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Satoransky. Outside Porter. The dish to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Lets it go from 11. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Durant for 3. No good. And it's Washington the other way. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
There's a screen by Gortat. Beal gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Here's Satoransky. Outside Porter. Outside Beal. Back to Porter. Over Durant. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green dishes to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. McGee the pass to Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, for a long time, most media guides had Kevin Durant listed at 6'9". Most players and fans knew, Brent, that was dated information from when Durant first joined the league. He's clearly grown since entering the NBA.
It took a while for Kevin Durant to actually admit to the fact that he was 7 feet tall in shoes. So we finally have that tidbit of information that's so critical to whether or not Kevin Durant is a good player or a great player, right? I'm kidding, Kev.
He is. The first free throw is good. Well, Greg, for 2 straight seasons before this, the Wizards have had a starting 5 that all average double figures on the year. The engine of this offense, I think, is the backcourt, but they can all hurt you, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Having a balanced offense like they do makes it tough for teams to prepare defensively. You can't just double or key in on Wall or Beal because they do a great job of facilitating. I think the bigger question moving forward is just going to be what will the impact of that bench be, and ultimately that's going to determine whether they can contend.
Warriors leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McGee a screen. And Thompson kicks to McGee. Goes back up. Rebound by Mahinmi.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Mahinmi a screen. Outside Porter. Mahinmi a screen on Durant. Porter against Durant. Porter passes to Satoransky. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green the screen. There's the pick. And Thompson kicks to Durant. The shot missing. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Satoransky. Feeds to Mahinmi. Passes it to Beal. He dishes it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Satoransky. Beal with it. Guarded now by Durant. Morris, no good. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And if you're open, Draymond Green will find you. He's got a great feel.
And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Now here's Beal. Morris with a screen on Green. Porter dishes to Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
Here's Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Takes the 3. Rebound, Washington. Here's Satoransky. Outside, Beal. Dishes it to Porter. Morris with a screen on Green. And Porter, here we go. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
From 11 feet away, and that one drops. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Green, the screen. Puts up a 3, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by McGee. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
Remarkable shooter at his size. With that smooth release, Durant makes it look like a simple drop in the bucket.
And Satoransky kicks to Mahinmi. There's Beal with the 3. The shot, no good. Durant with some nice D.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
And nicely done, running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Now here's Beal, and it's good for two. Beal's got his second bucket of the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And for a long time, a lot of people would come up to me, including my dad, and tell me he was the face of the Warriors franchise. But after what Steph Curry has done, he has to be the face at this point. So many accolades and leading the team now to 2 titles in 3 years.
You know, Brent, Curry, arguably one of the best players in the NBA, as you were talking about moments ago. Certainly one of the best ever to play for the Warriors.
Well, there's no doubt that he's one of the greatest shooters, if not the greatest shooter of all time. And you think about how it is that Curry started his career, the ankle problems at Golden State, allowing him to sign the contract, really undervalued at the time. And all of a sudden, Steph Curry, one of the players who's a face not only of the Warriors, but of the league itself.
For the Wizards, Scotty's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kelly Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Frazier in for Satoransky. The Warriors also with a sub. Young's checked in. Now, here is Young. Screen by Young. Green passes to Curry. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Frazier right side. Inside, Mahimi, and Mahimi with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one is good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the right side. Young against Beal. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Green, the screen. And Young kicks to Durant. Over Scott. And it's Durant missing. The Wizards have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Beal dishes to Mahimi. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Shoots over Frazier. Here's McGee. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Frazier, the pass to Oubre. Back to Frazier. Outside, Scott. The feed to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Washington. Frazier with it. Now Green defending. Just 5 to shoot. Oubre can't get it to go.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Now Oubre after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Nice D from Durant.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Now here is McGee. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. McGee's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Wizards trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Beal from past the arc. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Frazier. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Frazier. Shoots over Curry. A nice shot by Frazier. Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Right now, Brent, so much ball movement is perimeter based, but as defenses have adjusted, do you think we'll see more offense run through the post again like we did before?
I think what we're seeing, Kevin, is that post-up play is being redefined by more guards, more guys who draw attention down there on the block. And that's the way these shifts are happening. The offense right now in today's NBA is so far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years that the post-up game, it'll be a few years before we get back to dynamic post-play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, that it's that much advanced over the defense now.
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. You do that today, you're at a disadvantage on most every possession.
Here's Young, looking for his first basket still in this one. They set the pick. Pass to Pachulia. Nice D from Scott. Washington trailing. And here's Frazier over to the left wing. They now take the lead. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Frazier kicks to Oubre. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Clock is at 3. Beal can't get it to go. And here are the Warriors now. Durant dishes to Young. Outside Curry. Good on the triple. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
The defense, helpless. Steph Curry is just a sensational shooter. No one can guard this guy.
And Meeks kicks to Beal. Curry against Frazier. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Nine seconds left here in the first quarter. Frazier kicks to Beal. It could go. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
I mean, we're 5-6 feet outside that three-point line. If I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. West is out there with Pachulia, and it's Young in at the 3 spot.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Obviously some terrific on-ball defenders out there, but Brent, in your estimation, who are some of the best help defenders in the NBA now?
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, when you say help and they're actually there. Jay Crowder does a good job of recognizing, when the strong side gets broken down and he can come over and help. Certainly, Draymond Green does a great job of guarding just about anything for the Golden State Warriors. And then maybe you think about some big guys in the league. Timofey Mozgov in the right position most of the time. Hassan Whiteside for Miami. So they come in all shapes and sizes, Kev. The biggest thing they contribute is their communication skills on the backside.
West gets the bucket.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. Here's West. After marching Gortat's bucket, West kicks to Livingston. Pick by West. Back to Livingston. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Livingston's got his first points of the night.
Love it when Klay Thompson has his head up, always looking to feed the cutter. This time his teammate wide open.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Frazier outside. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Oubre can't get it to go.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but's yet to make another one.
Livingston passes to Thompson. Pick by West. Now here's Livingston, guarded closer. Got a piece of it. Shoots over Frazier, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Here's the screen. A floater. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Tim Frazier, undrafted out of Penn State, but as a rookie in the D-League, he won the league's MVP award back in 2015.
Well, he had a sensational year that year, and he's gotten some good looks. Philadelphia and Portland, time in New Orleans, but deserving a shot at the NBA at 6'1". This guy is just a scrapper and plays with tremendous confidence.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding, one of the better teams in our league.
Well, when you look at this Washington team, the strength clearly lies in that backcourt. Wall and Beal, arguably the best backcourt in this league. They are the engine that motors this team with their scoring and playmaking.
There's a screen. There's a screen by Gortat. Porter outside. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson outside. Pass to Livingston. Over Frazier. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. This Washington backcourt of Wall and Beal. Last season, Greg, they were able to both stay healthy, and Wizards fans finally saw just how potent they both could be.
And remember all those rumors how these two couldn't coexist? Well, they sure liked existing together last season. I mean, they really carried this group when it mattered, and both just explosive players who are not only leaders, but they're terrific two-way players for this franchise.
Right, you've certainly been in the public eye for a while as a player, as a broadcaster, an actor in the Jerry Maguire movie. Is there anything else?
So kind of you, Kevin, to bring that up.
I'm just reading the list here, Brent. Is there anything else on camera that you'd really like to do?
Oh, I was in a Coolio video. I don't know if you knew that, Kevin. Coolio made a music video, and I was asked to come down to the studio with the late Malik Sealy, and him and I actually were in the video for the movie's primetime song.
No kidding.
Yes.
How about that? How fun. Porter against Young, and there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Now Frazier. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Gortat with it. Tries it from 19. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by Morris. Frazier's got 6 points. Warriors trail by 3. Young outside. He feeds it to Durant. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, we know about the size, but it's about his touch. You let Kevin Durant get any space inside, and you can count it.
Now, here's Porter. He has 5. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And last season, Greg, you heard a lot of names brought up for most improved player in the league, and Otto Porter was one of them.
I mean, and I think for Porter, the change came when he just felt more comfortable from deep in terms of shooting. He always had a solid mid-range game, but now he looks comfortable from deep and has become one of the bigger threats we have in the league. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Go back over the history of the Warriors, and something I'm quite familiar with growing up in the Bay Area. The fans of this team really suffered through a lot, now enjoying the golden age of Golden State Warrior basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And the Warriors, as we all know, were a slumping franchise from the late 70s up until this current run. Only 6 playoff appearances from 1978 to 2012.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that, Kevin, because I was going to the games growing up as a kid in the Bay Area. But amazing to see that this franchise has found some success and that they found it in Oakland for the fans who have starved for this kind of play for so long. 40 years between championships, and now the golden era for the Golden State Warriors. Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game, but as you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Now here's Livingston. It's good. Frazier with it. He kicks to Porter. Gortat with his screen on Green. Frazier outside. Over Iguodala. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Warriors trail. Green kicks to Livingston. There's the dish to Iguodala. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Kicks it to Morris. It's tipped. Iguodala with the steal. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feed.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display, his ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Here's Morris. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Thompson kicks to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Free throw good, Green.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Frazier. Both shots good from the stripe. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3. Porter pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Satoransky. Mahinmi a screen. Porter with it. Now Green defending. Morris with a screen on Iguodala. And the rejection by Iguodala. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Washington trailing. Here's Satoransky. Feeds it to Morris. Pass to Beal. On the wing, Porter. Morris a screen. Off the pick. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Green with a screen on Morris. Durant dishes to Green. Here's the screen. A baseline J. Offensive rebound.
Iguodala does so many things well and stays after it. A relentless effort that time on the boards.
Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And Durant sends it back. Satoransky gets the bucket. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Iguodala. Green with a screen on Porter. Durant for 3. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Satoransky. The pass to Mahimi. Dishes it to Beal. Launches a three. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry wide open. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Mahimi a screen. And Satoransky kicks to Mahimi. The feed to Beal. Outside Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
How about last year, Draymond Green pulled off one of the more improbable and impossible statistical games. He had a triple-double with points not even being involved. First ever in the NBA. 4 points, 12 boards, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Wow.
For the Wizards, Mike Scott's checked in for Mahimi. Kelly Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Jody Meeks in for Satoransky. And the Warriors also making a change. Nick Young's checked in for Thompson. Now, here's Meeks. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Morris a screen. Beal from long range. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. They set the pick. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Curry's got 16 points.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
And Meeks kicks to Scott. Oubre passes to Morris. Over Green. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation, because the matchups right now just not favorable.
Meeks dishes to Beal. Back to Meeks. Oubre kicks to Beal to stop the drought. Drops in the tray. 10 points for him.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Beal against Young. Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. But they recover it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Can you smell that, Ernie? Chef Curry was cooking in the first half. There's not a shot in the game he can't make. When he's rolling, the defense is pretty much helpless to stop it.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Wizards trail by 8. Beal and Porter at the 2 and the 3. Scott is out there with Morris, and it's Satoransky in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. That one good for 2. And that's 12 points for Beal. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. The screen from Thompson. Here's McGee. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Scott. Here's Porter. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
The Wizards shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Gortat's checked in for Mike Scott. Free throw good. Porter. Warriors leading by 3. And the Warriors do a lot of things at a high level, but perhaps the most pleasing to the eye is their ball movement, Brent. The entire roster is unselfish, and they love to make that extra pass.
When you think about how much they are divergent from what the NBA has always been known for. Pick and roll basketball, isolation plays, driving to the basket. They actually are dead last in a lot of those categories and end up moving the ball, moving themselves, and finding tremendous shots for each and every individual that's on the floor. Think about last year alone, Kevin, averaging 30 assists a game. That's some beautiful basketball.
Durant, that's good.
Boy, when Durant gets on a roll, when he's being aggressive, his length and skill set makes him unguardable.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Curry. They get a hand on it. He feeds it to McGee. Durant drawing the double team. Just 3 to shoot. Curry outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, pretty sure Steph Curry's the last guy that you'll want to see get hot. Only takes a couple of shots for him to find his rhythm.
Porter kicks to Beal. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter. The dish now to Green. The screen from Thompson. He kicks to Curry. McGee is screen on Beal. And Stephen Curry another 3. Curry's got 22 points.
Steph feeling the pick out well there, knowing exactly where to go to take advantage. That's a smart play.
Beal dishes to Gortat. Lets it fly. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Satoransky the pass to Porter. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Green the screen. Kicks it to Thompson. Back to Durant. Porter with the steal. Passes it to Satoransky. Outside Porter. Morris a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. McGee a screen. Curry kicks to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Golden State moving the ball around. Green the screen. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Morris. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Porter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Now, here's Thompson. 5 points in the game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Feeds it to Porter. Down low. Here's Gortat. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 8 points.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Porter a screen on Durant. Here's Satoransky. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
To give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Here's McGee. That shot off. Gortat with the defensive effort. Here's Satoransky. 6 points for him. Outside Beal. Morris a screen. 6 to shoot. McGee with the block. Inside, here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense all over Klay Thompson, but in the end, just too good. And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. Used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
And that one's good by Gortat.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry kicks to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Another 3 for Golden State. And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. No one covering. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Satoransky kicks to Porter. Down low, here's Morris. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Curry can't get it to go.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Out to Morris. Shoots the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Love to see it when he pulls up from the outside. A big guy with tremendous range is a prized commodity in today's NBA.
Curry dishes to Durant. No one near him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Draymond running and running. Incredible how he clears out some room there with that wide body.
Beal with a screen on McGee. Morris a screen. Here's Porter, and Washington again with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Green kicks to Curry. Satoransky grabs the miss. Satoransky's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's a screen by Gortat. And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Now here's Beal. He's got 15. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. Warriors leading by 6. The pass to Durant. Over Porter. Tries again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Washington calls timeout.
What a year for JaVale McGee to re-find his form and some confidence as an NBA player. Signed with the Warriors, played his way into their rotation, and after being on the verge of possibly being out of the NBA, he was a huge piece of a championship caliber team.
And for McGee, a lot of it was just finding the right situation.
Well, to me, for McGee, it wasn't so much about the fit and the style of play. It was about the character around him. And I think that Steve Kerr and collectively the roster just wanted to empower JaVale McGee to go out and be effective on the floor. What a tremendous comeback year for that young player.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mike Scott's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kelly Oubre comes in for Porter. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Frazier in for Satoransky. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. Now here's Frazier. He's got 9. Shoots over Curry. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gortat with the steal. Over Pachulia. Gortat misses.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
West outside. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Frazier. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Meeks, good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Curry against Frazier. Curry passes to Thompson. Iguodala outside. Picked by West. Shot clock at 5. Iguodala with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Meeks on the wing, Scott. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good, great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 4. Iguodala kicks it to West. Dishes to Pachulia. Bucket is good.
Yeah, Pachulia's a big guy, and when he's near the rim, that's where big guys score.
Washington's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. They get Andre Iguodala. For Washington, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one drops. And Brent, something you have to praise Kerr for last season. He did an excellent job of bringing all that talent together and getting them on the same page. Not very easy with star players and big names.
Well, he had to tinker with the rotation a little bit, and then he had to also make sure that guys had confidence in their ability, and Steve was able to do that. The interesting part about all of that, Kevin, is that there were a lot of games that Steve was not there for. And for that kind of leadership, that kind of message to be sustained in the absence of your head coach, that should tell you all you need to know about just how solid the ground is for the Golden State Warriors.
On its way from Curry for two, again Golden State.
If you get Steph Curry in catch and shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
And there's the feed to Oubre. Frazier right side. Pass to Oubre. And Scott has it in the corner. Oubre kicks to Meeks. Pass to Oubre from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Oubre's got 11 points. Warriors leading by 3. West a screen on Frazier. Iguodala outside. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Iguodala's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes you got to exercise patience in the pick and roll, and that time Iguodala did exactly that, slicing the defense up.
And here's Frazier, 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Oubre, lets it go with a 3. Here's Scott, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Caspi. Livingston is out there with Nick Young. Then there's Pachulia. And it's West in at the power forward position. Now, here's Meeks. Here's Satoransky. The dish to Gortat. He kicks it to Meeks. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Gortat.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Livingston kicks it to West. Back to Livingston. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 3.
So hard for guards to contest Sean Livingston on shots like that.
Now, here's Meeks, defended by Young. Scott kicks to Satoransky. Oubre dishes to Gortat. Passes it to Satoransky. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Now Livingston kicks to Pachulia. Feeds it to West. Shoots over Scott. West misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Yep, it counts. And it's 13 points for Kelly Oubre.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating 5, heck of a job there. He's got the talent to finish, too.
Now here's West. Back to Livingston. He dishes it to West. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From past the arc. That shot off the mark. Now Washington takes it the other way. Young against Beal. And there's the pass to Scott. Oubre with it. Gortat with a screen on Young. The drive by Beal to take the lead. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Gortat. There's Beal with the 3. He's off on that one.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here's Livingston. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got 11 rebounds in the game. Caspi gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Dishes to Oubre to take the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Livingston kicks to Young. Here's West. And it's sent back by Morris.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Pass to Satoransky. There's a screen by Gortat. In the corner, it's Oubre. Clock at 6. Pass to Satoransky. From the stripe. The putback and the second chance effort by Gortat. Gortat's got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Livingston. That's short off the rim.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
There's a screen by Gortat. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Over Young. Beal can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here is Caspi. Gortat covering, and no good. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Satoransky. There's the feed to Oubre, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young, and that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Porter's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Then for the Warriors, Kevin Durant comes in for David West, and it's Iguodala in for Caspi. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Back to Beal. Over Young. Beal's shot is good. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 5-point game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shots good from Young.
Such a high basketball IQ. KD knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
In the corner, it's Morris. Sinks the triple. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Green, the screen. Now here's Livingston. He feeds it to Green. Gortat with the defensive effort.
And they continue to control the glass.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Nick Young, and Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 7. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Green against Gortat. Thompson for the triple. No good on that one. Great D that time from Beal. To the wing on the left. Satoransky the pass to Porter. They double him with Green. And Washington has possession. Morris kicks to Satoransky. Clock at 6. The dish to Beal. From deep three-point range. That shot off. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Now here's Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
One shot.
Here's Satoransky. Outside, Beal. He kicks it to Porter. Morris with a screen on Durant. Here's Gortat. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
They set the pick. Thompson for the triple. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. And Beal kicks to Satoransky. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Gortat.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Green with a screen for Iguodala. Curry can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Porter passes to Satoransky. There's a screen by Gortat. Porter. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And here is Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Ball stolen. Here's Satoransky. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Green. He feeds it to Curry. Gortat with the block. Here's Satoransky. Passes to Gortat. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
And at the offensive end, Gortat probably doesn't get his due. He's got a lot of moves, and he can finish with either hand. And his work on the offensive glass is more than capable.
He doesn't get the second one.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Durant against Morris. Now Iguodala. Green, the screen. It's Curry outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 4th assist in this one. Washington leading now by 3. There's a screen by Gortat. And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Shoots over Curry. They grab their own miss.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Here's Green, and no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Porter passes to Satoransky. Outside, Beal. Over Thompson. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 19 points.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Thompson against Beal. Outside Curry. Pulls up. High post. Count it. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And none better. Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Here's Satoransky. Right side, Porter. Over Iguodala. And that one's good by Porter. He's got 19. Warriors trail by 5. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark. Washington's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Outside, Beal. Inside, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Marcin Gortat.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Well, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Curry outside. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
I like when Draymond Green takes off from the free throw line and gets an angle on the board. That's tough to box out.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Well, rooting out guys for his position and then outworking them, so you add fundamentals with the effort. Leader by example.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so Washington takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, March, and some impressive numbers for you on the boards. Not all about stats, but what does that do for this team?
Well, the most important thing for me as a big man is, get those rebounds, and I feel like that's my responsibility. So I'm just trying to get as many as I can.
Well, you got a whole lot tonight, March. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.